Welcome to Reading the Law, where I read the law. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Today we're going to read the Aggravated Assault statute in Tennessee, reading the Tennessee Code annotated 3913-102. Aggravated Assault. A1. A person commits aggravated assault who, A1A, intentionally or knowingly commits an assault as defined in 3913-101, and the assault, A1A1, results in serious bodily injury to another, A1A2, results in the death of another, A1A3, involve the use or display of a deadly weapon, or A1A4 involves strangulation or attempted strangulation, or A1B recklessly commits an assault as defined in 3913-101A1, and the assault, A1B1 results in serious bodily injury to another, A1B2 results in the death of another, or A1B3 involve the use or display of a deadly weapon. A2. For purposes of subdivision A1A4, strangulation means intentionally or knowingly impeding normal breathing or circulation of the blood by applying pressure to the throat or neck, or by blocking the nose and mouth of another person, regardless of whether that conduct results in any visible injury or whether the person has any intent to kill or protractedly injure the victim. Section B. A person commits aggravated assault who, being the parent or custodian of a child or the custodian of an adult, intentionally or knowingly fails or refuses to protect the child or adult from an aggravated assault as defined in subdivision A1, or aggravated child abuse as defined in section 3915-402. Section C. A person commits aggravated assault who, after being enjoined or restrained by an order, diversion, or probation agreement of a court of competent jurisdiction from in any way causing or attempting to cause bodily injury, or in any way committing or attempting to commit an assault against an individual or individuals, intentionally or knowingly attempts to cause or causes bodily injury, or commits or attempts to commit an assault against the individual or individuals. E1A. Aggravated assault under E1A 2A, except as provided in subdivision E1A 2B, subdivision A1A1, 3, or 4 is a Class C felony, and E1A2B if the victim is pregnant at the time of the offense. Subdivision A1A4 is a Class B felony. E1A3, subdivision A1A2 is a Class C felony. E1A4, subdivision B or C is a Class C felony. E1A5, subdivision A1B1 or 3 is a Class D felony. E1A6, subdivision A1B2 is a Class D felony. E1B. Notwithstanding the authorized fines established in Section 4035-111, a violation of this section is punishable by a fine not to exceed $15,000, in addition to any other punishment authorized by Section 4035-111. E2. In addition to any other punishment that may be imposed for a violation of this section, if the relationship between the defendant and the victim of the assault is such that the victim is a domestic abuse victim as defined in 363601, and if, as determined by the court, the defendant possesses the ability to pay a fine in an amount not in excess of $200, then the court shall impose a fine at the level of the defendant's ability to pay. but not in excess of $200. The additional fine shall be paid to the clerk of the court imposing sentence, who shall transfer it to the state treasurer, who shall credit the fine to the general fund. All fines so credited to the general fund shall be subject to appropriation by the General Assembly for the exclusive purpose of funding family violence shelters and shelter services. Such appropriation shall be in addition to any amount appropriated pursuant to Section 674411. E3. A. In addition to any other punishment authorized by this section, the court shall order a person convicted of aggravated assault under the circumstances set out in subdivision E3 to pay restitution to the victim of the offense. Additionally, the judge shall order the warden, chief operating officer, or workhouse administrator to deduct 50% of the restitution ordered from the inmate's commissary account or any other account or fund established by or for the benefit of the inmate while incarcerated. The judge may authorize the deduction of up to 100% of the restitution ordered. E3B. Subdivision E3A applies if the victim of the aggravated assault is a correctional officer, guard, jailer, or other full-time employee of a penal institution, local jail, or workhouse. E3B. 2. The offense occurred while the victim was in the discharge of official duties and within the victim's scope of employment. And E3B3. The person committing the assault was at the time of the offense and at the time of the conviction serving a sentence of incarceration in a public or private penal institution as defined in Section 3916-601. E4. In addition to any other punishment that may be imposed for a violation of this section, if the relationship between the defendant and the victim of the assault is such that the victim is a domestic abuse victim as defined in Section 363601, the court shall assess each person convicted an electronic monitoring indigency fee of $10. All proceeds collected pursuant to this subdivision E4 shall be transmitted to the treasurer for deposit in the electronic monitoring indigency fund established in Section 5510-419. E5. Notwithstanding this subsection E, a person convicted of a violation of subdivision A1A1, A1A2, A1B1, or A1B2 shall be punished one classification higher than is otherwise provided if A. The violation was committed by discharging a firearm from within a motor vehicle as defined by Section 551103, and B. The victim was a minor at the time of the violation. E6. Notwithstanding this subsection E, a person convicted of a violation of subdivision A1A3 or A1B3 shall be punished one classification higher than is otherwise provided if the violation was committed by discharging a firearm from within a motor vehicle, as defined in Section 55103. Subsection F. A violation of subdivision A1A4 in which the victim of the offense loses consciousness due to strangulation may be prosecuted as attempted first-degree murder under Section 3913-202 or attempted second-degree murder under Section 3913-210. Thank you for watching. I hope this reading was clear and helped you understand the statute. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Remember, this is an educational reading and not legal advice. Always consult a qualified attorney for specific legal concerns. Have questions or suggestions for future topics? Drop them in the comments below. Stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.